Hi guys, pain in the wrist is something very common, something that my clients very often ask me, what shall I do for my wrist? I've got pain in the wrist, I can't flex them, I can't do press-ups, I can't use my hands properly. This is absolutely normal, especially if your job is manual and if you overuse your wrists. The wrists originally are designed to flex in both ways, 90 degrees in this way and 90 degrees down. Also, the wrist has ability to move side to side and to make circles. But what happens when we got repetitive movements? We start using certain muscles and obviously start overusing them, and because they're so tight, they block the work and proper function on the other muscles, the small muscle groups, and blocking the flexibility. That puts a restriction on the proper motion on your joints. So what we can do in this situation? Stretching is one of the things, but I want to give you one simple exercise, and a common mistake in this exercise is just because a client messaged me this morning, I've got such a pain in my wrists when I do this exercise. It's just because you're doing wrong. What shall we do? Imagine this is your dining table and you put your hands on the table. And most people, what they do, they lean on one side and expect their wrist to lift the body. You can't expect, the wrist is just a flexible connection and it's not designed to carry the weight. We put our hands on the table, but actually we use our palms to push our shoulder blades deep in the pockets and to engage our back muscles. And we're getting up, so imagine I'm sitting on a chair and we're getting up using my back muscles and triceps. As an extra bonus, if you do this exercise every day, 10 times, you will got nice shape on your arms. Triceps is, as we call it, bingo wings. It's a very important part of our body, not just because to make us look better, but also they're important for our shoulder blades. So what I would suggest to do is to do 10 reps. Imagine you're sitting in a chair and you press your hands against the table and you get up from the chair with the triceps. 1, 2, 3, 4. As soon as you start feeling pain, it means you start leaning forward. You want to go back and straight up. 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. And the next exercise is to start stretching. After we finish this exercise, we are going to stretch. Put your hands towards each other, keep the arms straight, and you just lean from side to the other side to start stretching the forearm. This is very important because tight muscles in the forearm can block the proper motion of your joints. So we're stretching, let's say 10 times each side. And the next one, probably the most difficult one, where most people struggle, is to turn the hands back. And we pull them back, so palms. You can start with keeping the hands a little bit closer, then start walking further, then start walking further and further, and hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the next one more exercise, I will give you extra bonus with the next exercise, is when we have to compare both wrists, which one is stronger, which one is more flexible. And for this exercise, what you need is a simple thing, that's a mop stick. You get the mop stick. I think I've showed this exercise before, but I will remind you, use this exercise more often. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Put my elbows on the legs to make sure that I'm not lifting the stick from the elbows. My elbows and forearms are rested and my wrists are in front of the knees. So start lifting the stick. If you see this, if you see your stick is going this way, what does it tell you? Okay, no need to see me, better see my hands. What does it tell you? It's telling you that this wrist is stronger and it's lifting the stick higher. This one is stiffer and is quite weak and you can't flex it that much. So our aim here is not to lift the stick as high as we can, is to follow the weak arm. The weak arm, we decide how high we will go. So we start, our aim is to keep the stick horizontal we're doing 10 reps when we do it slowly and precisely. So we're not doing this business, okay? That's just wasting of time. You want to control and synchronize both arms. Eventually, the strong arm will start slowing down and we give a chance the weak one to catch up. And very soon we notice as the stick is going a little bit higher and a little bit higher and a little bit higher. We're doing 10 times this exercise very, very slowly. Allow your brain to go and collect information from your wrist, from the sensors, to know what is happening and what needs to be changed. Then after your 10 reps, you do it opposite way. And you may notice how difficult it is to lift the stick up. And if this is your maximum today, that's fine. So next time you will start going a little bit further and start a little bit further. So if you like this video, if you find it helpful and beneficial, if you know someone who may need this kind of exercises, please share this video. Also, if you enjoy my videos and want to take the next step to take lessons with me, join me in my Zoom video sessions, which are only 30 minutes and they're going to start very, very soon because it's Wednesday, 10 o'clock UK time. Or if you're a person who has difficulty with your mobility or difficulties to get on the floor and do mat Pilates, then my chair Pilates is specifically for you. Lots of these exercises we do with the guys in the class, so this is a private class, and again in Zoom. Gives you option to join me anywhere from this world. So leave me a message if you're interested to join my Zoom session on the floor, my Zoom session on the chair, or if you can't join me at any one of those, I've got Plan C for you. You'll receive a pre-recorded video lessons every Sunday from me. So join me, take the next step and join me now. Thanks for watching and see you next week.